Hey Velvet Angels, welcome back to the Velvet Circle. So today we'll be reviewing Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. So today we're getting into a fragrance that is bold, sexy, and impossible to ignore. Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. Yes, the one with the red bottle and the gold pair of legs. Let's talk about it. All right, let's get into it. First of all, this bottle is a whole moment. The red velvet box, the glossy red bottle with the pair of legs kicking up at the top. It's playful, it's glamorous, and it looks like it can be on the runway. Now let's talk scent. When you first spray it, you get hit with a sweet honey and caramel vibe. Scandal is rich, warm, and it immediately grabs attention. It has white floral and a little bit of jasmine and orange blossom, giving it that feminine, elegant touch. Scandal. So now that we got all that out the way, let me tell you a brief little story of how me and Scandal came to be. Vacation and my birthday vacation, and we were getting ready to rent some for the bikes. So she was grabbing her notebook to sign us out for the bikes. While she was doing, blurts out and say, "Oh, you smell nice." I'm not sure if he said you smell nice or you smell good. And she goes, "Thank you." So then I cut in and I was like, "Yes." And I was thinking the same thing, assuming I could be wrong, around the same age. So I said, "It kind of smells like Senso." If any of you all remember Senso back in the day, it was like a pretty royal blue bottle. Matter of fact, it looked tropical. It was it was more like a, technically it was more like a dark turquoise. So she was like, "Thank you." I proceeded to ask her, "Have you heard of Senso? Because it smells like Senso." And I said, "Jean Paul Gaultier." She was like, "Yes, that's it." Well, y'all, I ran, okay? I did not walk. I ran. Once we got back from our bike ride, I immediately went to get dressed and we took a ride down to the strip in Turks. And that's pretty much where you can find, like, your liquor, your souvenirs, restaurants, anything you can think of. So the second store I went in, they had fragrances and they had a lot. And matter of fact, that's how I found them, because you can see all the fragrances through the window. So I proceeded to go into the store and I asked the young lady, did she have Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier? And she said yes. She pointed me in the right direction. I went over. They did have a tester for me to smell, and it was definitely the same smell that the young lady wore. And also it smelled like, to me, Senso, which, by the way, they discontinued years ago. If anybody remembers Senso, drop a comment in the comment section. So I was like, "I'll take it." So I said, "Would you have a tester for the other Scandal, which is in the pink lacquer bottle with the same legs?" So same bottle, is just pink. And she said no. So I didn't want to do a blind buy at the time. So I didn't. I just said, "I'll wait until I come back in the States to see if I can find them." But actually, it's kind of hard to find. Very few people sell this. And I'm kind of surprised because this came out in 2022, which meant really it was up for sale around 2023. Right. And the original one came out in 2017. But this is the 2.7 ounce. I got it for $155, no tax. I looked online on the Jean Paul Gaultier website, and they had like a 1.7 for $153. So obviously this was the best deal. So I do want to, now I'm curious to see what the pink bottles smell like. And I think I'm going to try to find that and see if I can order that one, and it'll just be a blind buy. But I'll tell you what, I think it's the best choice that I made there. It smells so good, and you know what? It lasts long. This lasts on me, I would say, about 6 to 8 hours. And I also paired it with, I have a rum vanilla shower gel that I had purchased from Bath and Body some time ago, and the rum and vanilla lotion. So I actually paired that with this. And when I tell you, I had to find this because honestly, and of course, it's duty free. Bottle, the velvet, of course, velvet and vibe. The velvet is just beautiful. The box is beautiful. I would not throw this box away. And of course, and I would say if you love anything that's caramel or honey, vanilla, like, definitely go and get this. But it's a sweet, soft, sexy bold, right? It's subtle. That's my take on Scandal. If you like this review, tap that like button, drop a comment, and join me in the Velvet Circle for more soft luxe fragrance vibes. Until then, stay sweet, stay loud, and stay unforgettable.